Hello everyone, welcome back to Ranking Cupcake. I am Cupcake and we are here still struggling to get into Master Ball tier because we are in fact bad at the video game. We are using our Stonjourner team that was debuted on Monday, and it's a very enjoyable team. If you haven't tried it, you'll get a chance to, because there's going to be a rental code at the end of the week on Friday, and so we're going to give you that rental code so you guys can try out this team for yourself. It's a rather fun team. It was also featured on Bryce Young's YouTube channel. Shout out to Bryce Young. He saw this and enjoyed the team, and I don't like playing against Dracozolt. It's just an annoying Pokemon. Okay. Well, I mean, this team does have its problems. My team, specifically. Yeah, we're going to lead Charizard Ninetales again. I think that's probably the way we want to go. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we lead Venusaur Ninetales. But it doesn't matter if they lead Cinderace and Whimsicott. I just lose the speed tie, or I just lose the speed war. Yeah, we're gonna lead Charizard and Ninetales with. Do I need Venusaur? I don't really need Venusaur. I'm gonna take Stonjourner and Conkeldurr in the back. Hopefully this goes well. We're running into a lot of teams that I either don't know the matchups for, because I built this team before Cinderace was a thing, or have good Pokemon. But we did manage to beat the last team on Monday, wasn't it? Yeah, we beat the last team on Monday with a Gyarados, and Gyarados is one of the worst matchups for this team. So, maybe we'll keep the streak going. Maybe it's the fact that we switched the music to Hop. Hop is just an enjoyable battle theme. So they do lead Dracozolt Cinderace. That's really not great, is it? Yeah. So we're going to max Blast Burn into the Dracozolt and Overheat into the Cinderace. This goes very badly if it's a Scarf Dracozolt. But I can't imagine them not Dynamaxing Cinderace here. Dynamax Cinderace is a very powerful Pokemon. Unfortunately, the Pokeball doesn't tell us anything because both Dracozolt and Cinderace only are available in Pokeballs right now. So, they do Dynamax Cinderace. So, it's probably a Scarf Dracozolt, which is not ideal for us. So we see beautiful, shiny Gigantamax Charizard here. Making its yelling. Doing its cries. Seeing what we can do. Bolt Beak does come out. They hit through Hustle, which always seems to happen, doesn't it? And we lose our Gigantamax for the entire game. Obviously, that was something that we probably knew was going to have happening. Or we probably knew was going to happen. But, I guess I could have saved my Gigantamax and hoped. Yeah, I'm not too happy with myself right now. I do get a free switch in to Conk and Stonjourner. Oh, that was misplay. I should have brought in Conkeldurr. I am so stupid! Well, we're gonna bring in Conk anyway. And We're gonna use our life orb boosted. We're just going to Rock Tomb into the Dracozolt. I want to get that Dracozolt slowed down. Boltbeak comes out into Stonjourner. Why are people correctly assessing the threat? Okay. Then I could have gotten a lot of mileage out of just Drain Punch in there. Well, say one thing about this game, it is going to be short. I don't think there's really much we can do at this point. I should have Drain Punched. I think it's kind of over. We'll Drain Punch. And... no, we need to Mach Punch, don't we? Yeah, we have to Mach Punch. Because we've got to try to reduce that damage as much as possible. It's not gonna go well either way. Oh, hey, it's a hustle miss. That's fun. Why couldn't they get that turn 1? I don't see any way for us to win this. I mean, that's just the way this goes a lot of times. I'm either not doing well, or I'm just playing against teams that are very hard matchups with teams that don't have answers. Because how am I supposed to have answered Libero Cinderace already? There is no way for me to have answered Libero Cinderace when I built this team. And so yeah, that just kind of happened, and it just kind of steamrolled me. So yeah, that was fun. I'm so glad that Hustle only misses when it doesn't matter. I didn't want to check the team. I don't care about your team. We're going to continue battling, though. Having a bit of a rough week, aren't we? Yeah. What's frustrating is I can see how I could have won in hindsight, but hindsight doesn't matter. Like, it's hindsight. Hindsight is past. So this is going to be another... Funnily enough, I think this actually might be a Mimikyu game. Yeah, I think this is a Mimikyu game. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I can look back and see how I could have won that game. And how I could have played better. Which, obviously, hindsight is always going to be 20/20. It's just, I think there's a lot of problems with the fact that I am overall just not very good at the game. As I keep reminding you over and over. I am just overall not very good at this, and I'd like to be better, but clearly I have plenty of work to do. Losing so hard is really painful a lot of the times, just because it's not fun to lose. Like, we don't play this game to lose. We play this game to have fun. And well, it looks like they timed out. So maybe we're getting a I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I try to be entertaining. I try to be fun. Try to have fun. So it does look like they timed out, and so they didn't get that in there, which is useful to us. We hear them. We get our droughts up. We're going to airstream into the Whimsicott, and we're going to overheat into the Whimsicott. I just tried to drink out of my water bottle in a suboptimal way to drink out of a water bottle. So who else is hoping that this isn't a trick eject button Whimsicott, and hopefully they just go for a Tailwind or a Moonblast or something? We'll see. These games are a lot more protracted. The tense is killing me. The tension, it's got my stomach all up in knots, and it's not pleasant or fun. Any of that. I don't know. I'm trying to enjoy myself, and I'm here to talk to you guys. So they did go for the Tailwind, which is fine with me. I don't mind that at all. Thankfully, it's not trick eject button. They maxed Lightning, so it's a special Dragapult. That's suboptimal for us. What do I do here? We get our overheat off, which is really useful. I did not expect max Lightning. I'm going to bring in Mimikyu here, actually. I think Mimikyu is probably my best bet. Since Charizard is going to go down so quickly, I think what we do... I think we're going to Swords Dance with Mimikyu and then Phantom Force. No, I think we just have to Phantom Force, don't we? I mean, we'll try to G-Max Wildfire. I don't think it's going to happen. They have 3 more turns of Tailwind. Yeah. We'll try to Wildfire, not into you. Into you. I'm gonna switch in Ninetale, Stonjourner. I think Mimikyu is gonna be my key here. I think I need to get Mimikyu up. Oh, I do get Wildfire up. Okay, so I stacked Stonjourner, but I did, part of me did feel like they were going to double into that slot and probably predicting a max guard, but little do those fools know, my beautiful boy Charizard does not have max guard. And so I do get my G-Max Wildfire off, which is really, really helpful here. We're going to bring in Ninetales, I think. Yeah, we're going to bring in Ninetales, and we're just going to be aggressive. I think another problem is I'm using teams that are less focused on the we're just gonna Heat Wave here. I've been using mostly defensive teams, and this is a very offensive team. And so I think part of it is I do need to get myself out of that defensive mindset. Obviously, we'll see what happens here. They do get rid of Charizard, but Ninetales is going to get a Heat Wave off, and that'll help. That'll curb the damage done by Eruption. No, it won't. Why? So silly me. Why would that happen? Oh, and it's an Earth Power. It's an Earth Power. Okay. So they're not gonna Phantom Force this turn, because we know that they are a special Dragapult. So we're just gonna Heat Wave, or okay, that's what I wanted. I wanted them to attack into Mimikyu. Ideally, I probably should have... Okay, Heat Wave does come out. Hits into both of them. Didn't do very much damage to either of them. Mimikyu does get its Phantom Force out. Ideally, I should have protected with Ninetales, but we do get to take that. So Dragapult is going down here. Their Tailwind is gone. It's going to be a close game. I'm going to overheat into Torkoal, I think. I need Torkoal to not KO. I'm so stupid. I should have protected. I'm so stupid. And then Eruption's going to finish the game. Yep, I'm stupid. I'm entirely my fault. I had that game completely... I could have completely won that game. I could have very much won that game, I think. But I was stupid. Isn't that fun? Okay, well, today is a short video because I'm really bad at this video game. And I think it shows, doesn't it? We're going to quit battling and be very depressed, and I'm going to go cry and think about what I've done, and we're probably ranked down into Great Ball 9. But I want to check that real quick before the end of the video. There was no update, so we are still in Ultra Ball, which is positive, but we're obviously not doing super well. So anyway, if you did enjoy the video and want to give me a little bit of dopamine, go ahead and click that like button, leave a comment, be interactive with the video. I really am enjoying making these videos. As you can tell by the sound of my voice, I am not horribly depressed after losing so many games in a row. But yeah, we're going to keep soldiering on. We have Friday's video still left to go, and hopefully Friday's video will allow us to advance. So yes,